the wind is whistling outside and the ghosts and goblins are sneaking among the bushes and the trees. And Martha Stewart is here welcoming us to her home. Hi, I'm Bob Bowersox, and we are at Martha Stewart Living Television Studios in Westport, Connecticut. I'm sure you recognize the set that we're on. And you're not going to recognize it soon, though, because we're going to get it all ready for Halloween. This is Martha Stewart's favorite holiday, and we are bringing it to you in all of the splendor that she can bring you. You have some wonderful ideas to pick from tonight, ways to decorate, ideas for eating and food, ideas for fun and parties. You're really going to have a good time, and everything in the program is brand new. Nothing you have seen before. So let me give you a quick preview of those items, and then we'll get to Martha. And of course, we'd love to have you call in. When you call in to order anything, of course, if you have a question for Martha, she'd love to take your questions. So give us a call on our testimonial line at 1-800-345-395-1601 or the order lines 1-800-345-1515. F29026 is the book. Absolutely fell in love with this. I already know what my costume's going to be. It's $19.99, and there's so many things on the inside, new today. And Martha Stewart's 26-piece Ultimate Pumpkin Carving Kit is new today, too. This is fabulous. Wait till you see what you can do with this. $75 includes everything, plus ideas. It's the most complete kit I've ever seen, H50301, and it's very easy to use, although I would suggest parental supervision if you're going to have the kids around. And if you always wondered, you know, I did a great job carving that pumpkin this year. Don't you wish it could last all year? Well, the Funkin is a pumpkin that lasts all year. It's made of a special material that carves like a pumpkin, but it stays with you all year. H50302, only $32 new today. Now this is where the fun in the eating comes in. This is a very nice cupcake decorating kit that is extremely similar to her cake decorating kit, but it's all about Halloween cupcakes. $29 new today will bring you everything you need to decorate pumpkins in the Halloween best. Goons and goblins will love it. And Martha Stewart's Bewitching Cauldron, I love this thing. How would you like to have a cauldron that bubbles? Double, double, boil and trouble. Whatever Shakespeare wrote works with that. H47338 at $42. Easy to use, and all you need is water. Creates the illusion of hot boiling liquid without any of the dangers. And look at this. Put up a spider web in a corner, in a window, anywhere you like, including a giant big white spider. $28, and it's brand new today. 150 orange lights arranged in the shape of a web 5 feet in diameter. You can get anybody caught in that one, $28. And we have H51942, your choice of the raven or the owl. The big raven is $32. The big owl is $22. Eerily realistic. You can mount them to branches, railings, mantles, or chandeliers with the wires attached to their claws. Unbelievably real looking. And we have the Martha Stewart Halloween Rosette Set. This is great. Part funnel cake, part pizzelle. It really is a wonderful way to make Halloween treats, great sweet treats. $28, and you're going to get them. These are actually Norwegian-style cookies. You get a bat, a pumpkin, and a spider, $28. And H47242 is the Martha Stewart caramel-colored covered pumpkin dish. Now this is a really nice pressed glass dish. I want to make sure you understand that this isn't a pumpkin. It's beautiful pressed glass, which Martha loves, and it's done in a caramel color for this time of the year. $25, great for any kind of goodie. And we have that set of 9 spooky cake stencils I told you about a few moments ago. H50305 is the item number for it. And you're going to get some great stencils. Cats and bats, a raven, a spider web, a flying witch, creepy eyes. You get the blackout of the pumpkin, too, which is what we showed you earlier, and that's only available in QVC. $28 for the entire set. Now, don't forget, you're going to be hearing a lot of eerie sounds coming out through there. You hear them right now. Ghosts and goblins laughing at you and chains clanking. That's the Martha Stewart Spooky Scary Sound CD. $9.98. That's a great price for a CD, and you get all those sounds to turn the speakers out in the windows and scare all the kids. H50303. And Martha, thank you so much for having us here again.
You look like you belong here. Oh, you just are so natural in our set. Well, you should come more often.
It's a beautiful set, and anytime you want to have me, I'll be here. We're going to start out right now, Martha, with a great book. for Halloween, which I know is your favorite season of the year.
Well, it's a really fun book, and taking into account everything that happened in the last couple weeks, I know all of us are still a little bit sad, and rightly so, but Halloween is a holiday that's coming up. The kids are going to want to know what to do, and this book will just take your mind off the disaster and bring you into the wonderful traditions of our family holidays. And this is a very fun book.
I absolutely
lots of
adore
tricks,
this
lots
book.
of treats, lots of very crazy ideas.
I have to tell you, I never knew there were so many things you could do with a gourd.
Oh, I know. And here you have a nice little centerpiece.
Yeah, if somebody could take a quick look at this with the
Remember the
camera.
old dunking for apples game?
I'm not going to do that.
Don't do this, no. But this is just a centerpiece. This is taking it a step further and putting little tiny candles.
Look at that. These are little candles floating in the apple.
Set into an apple, and you use a bright-skinned apple, and they look so cute, bobbing away.
And the way she did that, she actually used part of the pumpkin carving kit that's coming up later.
And what I do is just mark the top of the apple with the bottom of the votive, just a little faint line, so I know where to cut. And the votive candles will fit right in. And then you use one of these little knives just to go around like this.
Just to score it.
And then use a melon ball cutter. These very handy tools, and they all come in that kit.
In the kit that's coming up next, yeah.
And so you just hollow out the top of the apple.
Now, there are all kinds of fun things like that inside the book. In fact, if I went into the table of contents here, there's tricking, which is lighting the night and conjuring a glow, trading faces and haunting a house. All the things that you do to make up your environment to scare
and
people.
There's all kinds of food ideas and all kinds of costume ideas.
Well, there's a ghoulish supper, there's a crafty party, there's wickedly good menus that you've put together, and a pumpkin carving feast. Just to show you some of the things that you can learn to do, look at this right here. Look what she's done here. I'll just hold it up and the camera can get in there.
Every kind of use for, as you say, gourds and pumpkins.
You can do everything
stacking them, and it's just great ideas that you've not seen before.
Let me show you what I'm going to be this year. I've already decided.
You have?
Oh, I love this costume. And you show us how to make a dozen costumes.
And makeup, too. All kinds of interesting makeup. Oh, my gosh, a mummy.
That's what I'm going to do. And you know, all the steps are done in here. Shows you how to make that costume. And you know what it's made out of? It's made out of paper towels that have been soaked in coffee and dried. And then cheesecloth.
A little Caro syrup, a little flour, all natural ingredients, and you can just have the greatest time with it.
And not only that, but you get into all kinds of fun things like food. You want to show us how to make this salsa?
Oh, yeah,
look at this. You have a salsa over here. This is called the devil's salsa.
Yes.
Now, this is pretty simple. These are all things that we have probably sitting around right now.
Well, we certainly have cans of black beans, right? And you find yourself a very tasty mango, and you just dice it up.
Sweet, a little sweetness in there.
And then you have a roasted yellow pepper. You can use a red pepper or a green pepper.
Look at all the colors. They're very much in the season, aren't they?
Oh, yes. And then this is roasted corn, just a corn on the cob that's you can roast it or you can boil the corn on the cob and saute it in the pan. Oh, if you like it hot, and devil's salsa should be hot.
Yep.
A little bit of very hot pepper and a red onion, all very finely diced.
And what are the last two ingredients?
Oh, simple lime juice. Could be lemon juice, but lime juice.
And then oil.
And there's a little bit of olive oil.
And for $19.99, you're getting a ton of recipes in here, besides how to decorate, things to do with the kids. Look at this. How'd you like to make a little cat mask for your child?
Isn't that cute?
It's wonderful.
Made out of a paper plate, believe it or not.
You could do everything there. Janie on the phone. Janie in Michigan, would you like to say hello to Martha Stewart?
Hello, Martha. Hi, Bob.
How are you?
How are you, Janie?
I'm doing good.
Oh, look at this, what Martha's doing. She's serving up the salsa in that pressed glass pumpkin.
Yes,
that's
and the caramel pressed glass pumpkin.
That's beautiful.
I think this is one of the cutest things we ever did make.
It's nice. It's a new color, too.
Yes.
But, Janie, tell us what you think about Halloween. Or if you have any questions for Martha, go ahead and ask them.
It's my favorite day of the whole entire year.
Oh, how great.
You dress up, too?
Oh, yes.
Well, we want to give you all kinds of just inspiring ideas, and I think that you and your family will really enjoy it. Have you seen the book before?
I haven't seen it in any stores. This is actually the first time I've seen it.
Oh, good. Well, you'll love it. It's really
Boy,
ingenious.
It is, and I'll
Right.
tell you, if you want to learn how to carve a pumpkin, let me find this pumpkin here. Oh, look at that. Look at these for
And I
the
told
kids.
the operator
Look at
earlier.
this.
Look, Lion King.
Look what you can do for the kids. I mean, all of these are so easy to do, and
Yeah.
all the instructions are there. But if you want to carve a pumpkin,
Did you see me in there?
oh, yeah. Look at these pumpkins. I just want to show you some of the pumpkins that she's done. Are you ready for this? Look at these little lights. These are actually candles molded out of a gourd, so you can have little gourd candles.
Yeah,
going up
wax
this thing.
project. A very
Yeah.
fun wax project.
Really? Look at these. There
Yeah,
they are.
I've been looking for a book like this. I've been shopping around in the stores, grabbing some of the
Oh,
early
there you
magazines
go.
that come out, and they're like $5 each, and they have like one project in them that you love.
Well, this is
You
a
have
lot
dozens.
of projects.
Right, and I
take a-
can trust Martha Stewart, and I know QVC will bring you the best, and this is exactly what I'm looking for, and
Well,
it's a
that's
great
weird.
price too.
And we'll get a camera. Camera, push real close into that picture right there, because you have to see what Martha can do with this pumpkin carving kit that's coming up in a minute. Look at those pumpkins, and how you're going to be able to carve every one of those.
Right, and this is a really nice book, and I'm looking forward to being able to pass this on to my daughter.
Well, thanks for calling, Jane.
Right, I really hope you guys have more Halloween specials coming up.
All right. Well, we'll try and get Martha to do another one soon.
Oh, okay.
Thanks for calling. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, it's the book, under $20 for this. It's amazing. Over 1,000 ordered now. If you'd like to have yours, there's even
Ooh,
cocktails for Dad.
eyeball, highballs.
Eyeballs. The Martha Stewart Halloween Tricks and Treat Book, 1999. Now there is that covered pumpkin dish, the pressed glass colored pumpkin dish that we were just using, H47242. If you'd like to have that, give us a call. Great little service piece, great for your candies, $25. And if you want to get some lighting into the home that'll do a nice job for you, maybe you should try some Tiffany lighting, coming up later tonight.
Add the soft glow of Tiffany-style lighting to any room in your house. Our popular Dragonfly lamp is a limited edition developed with techniques and designs originated by Louis Comfort Tiffany at the beginning of the 20th century. This decorative lamp sold out quickly during its debut over 9 months ago, so make a date to join us for limited edition Tiffany-inspired lighting designs this Monday at 11 p.m. Eastern on QVC.
We are getting our pumpkin kit ready. I have never seen a better pumpkin carving kit, Martha, but of course,
Have you ever seen a pumpkin carving kit?
I have seen one,
Oh,
but
you
but you know what they give you? They give you a tiny little keyhole saw that you can't really cut, and as soon as you push on it, it breaks. Look what Martha's given us right here. For $75, and yes, it's worth every penny of that, because the things you have in here you will be using all year for any kind of decoration. H50301. And Martha's doing a little bit of work right now, but here's a keyhole saw, and here's a scraper to get the insides out. Here's the melon baller we used on the apples just a moment ago. There's a special knife that helps you do some cutting, a linoleum knife that does everything. Martha's showing you
Punches. Oh, these are so
the little
great.
punches allow you to do all kinds of fun things. They're made of brass. Plus, we give you a lattice work piece, we give you a pencil, and look what she's done. Look how easy
So
that is.
easy to carve large
gotta
areas,
do that.
small areas.
I got a nose I'm going to cut.
Okay,
You
do
just
that.
take the punch,
Make your starter hole.
make your starter hole. You just push in very carefully, and it sort of just goes through on its own.
Isn't that great how
It's
sharp
so
it is?
fast, yeah.
And then you can make those beautiful, beautiful pumpkins full of perforations. Yeah, you're very good at this.
I love these things. And what's so nice about it is that you become a pro instantly. Now, we would really recommend parental supervision. The saw is sharp. There are some things in here you want to make sure that you don't have the kids working with. But you could do so many different things, Martha. It's amazing how many different ideas you give us in the
yes.
instruction book.
Well, there are chisels and melon ball scoops and this wonderful scraper that scrapes out the inside of the pumpkin, and so that you have nothing soft left inside to rot, because you know how fast a pumpkin can change
Right.
texture.
And you know what I also would use one of those for? Look at that nose. I just cut a very difficult nose to cut out. You could never cut that with a knife as easily as I just cut that out. Look at that.
It's beautiful.
And look what you could do. Every kind of thing that you want to, and look at some of the ideas in the booklet that comes with it, because you're not only get the tools, look at these ideas here, you're not only going to get the tools, but she's going to give you glassine colored gels that you put inside to make them different colors. You can cut all kinds of different pumpkins like this, all the different ideas. There's the hole punch. I love the hole punch.
Oh, they're great.
In fact, you have one here, let's show that.
Oh,
You
yeah.
have one right back here. This is one of our funkins. It's plugged in? Okay,
Oh,
there it is.
yeah, that one has all holes
All
perforated,
holes.
but you can do this pumpkin too like that. You can then take this punch and just go around and you know, it used to take hours to do
You know,
this.
it's so easy to go through. This is
See how easy-
almost an inch thick.
And this handle comes off. It's
And you
just,
push it
yes,
through.
you push it through. It's very nice.
It's a great kit, and everything you need to cut to do anything. In fact, one of the nice things about the scraper is you can make the walls really thin so that the light shines through. You get a glow from on the inside.
Yep.
Really
Well,
easy
you really
to
get
use.
into this, so you do this at home? You,
Oh, yeah.
yes?
This is my daughter's and my big thing.
okay.
Taylor and I do the pumpkins. Let's run to the phones real quick. Carla in California, you're live on the air with Martha Stewart.
Hi, Martha and Bob. Thank
How
you
are
very
you?
much.
Hello. Look at all the patterns you're going to get here. She even gives you templates for doing all kinds of things to carve out with to get you started. Do you like
Oh,
the
that's-
idea?
Oh, it's wonderful. We're very excited because Halloween is one of our favorite holidays, and we have all of our family together when we go get the pumpkins and then, of course, carve
do you have
them.
a pumpkin
It's
farm nearby?
a huge pumpkin farm.
Oh, it's so much fun to go and do that. It's so
Yes,
much fun,
it
and this
is.
is the time of year not only to go and get your pumpkins, but also to go and pick apples and all kinds of things.
Absolutely, and we make it a family event every year, and so we're very excited. And generally, I get those little kits in the store, but they fall apart and they
Don't they?
bend.
Oh,
And
this will last you from year to year,
Well,
no problem.
take a look at this real quick here. I mean, look at the handles on here. The solid hardwood handles, solid stainless steel. These are all pieces, very sharp knives now,
and show
remember.
show the holder too, because I think
yeah.
that this little holder is very nice
Look
to
at this.
have.
Oh, hold
This
the whole
is-
thing up
Yeah,
over
this
there,
is
Martha. You
a
have
very
it.
nice little canvas
Everything's
holder
in
that
there.
rolls up, like
Oh,
many
that's-
of our kits, and then you just roll this up and keep it in the drawer for the rest of the year. It is very handy.
that's wonderful.
And they're
I
hard
just
to find tools. If you had to go to hardware store, art store,
could-
all
you
different
could-
places, it would take you quite a long time to assemble
Well,
such a kit.
you'd never find this. You never find the scraper on the inside. That was made for this kit alone. Have fun with it, okay?
thank you so much.
All right, thank you too.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
bye.
H50301, it is the most complete kit I've ever seen and the easiest to use, but again, we recommend parental supervision.
Oh,
There's some
please,
sharp
yes.
edges on this.
Yes.
But help them out. You can design and now do anything you want, from Picasso to your child's face if you want to. $75. And the spiderweb lights with the big spider available. That's 5 feet across. H47340. And it's orange lights, 150 orange lights. The big spider is on there too. Great thing to put across a doorway, up in a corner, in a window. $28 for that.
Oh, people try to get in your door and get stopped by the spider web.
And the Martha Stewart H50305, the set of 9 spooky cake stencils, $28. And H50305 comes with a stencil. That one in the bottom right corner is only available on QVC, that big pumpkin that's right there, $28.
Made specially for you.
Martha, let's take this beautiful carving kit and
Okay.
do something I've never seen before. Now, you're a person that loves Halloween, so when you carve a pumpkin, it's a piece of artwork for you, I'll bet.
Oh, it is indeed.
And you would like to keep
oops.
it all year, but how do you keep a pumpkin all year? As you say, it begins to sort of go mushy.
Well, yeah, and you have to either make pumpkin pie or give it to the chickens.
Right.
Well,
Well-
these are called Funkins.
Funkins.
And they're made out of a polyethylene. They're very lightweight foam core, and it's colored all the way through this lovely, see, it looks almost like a real pumpkin inside.
It does.
But
and
these,
outside.
Yeah, but, oh, exactly outside. But they're just, and the stems are so realistic.
Well, I actually
and,
thought this one was a real one when I came up here.
well, these are all lightweight,
they're
but they
only $32
last
too.
forever, and you just, once you carve it, in your best carving.
Oh, yeah.
And
and use the tools that we just
use
had.
the tools, and then you put this in your attic until next year.
Or leave it out.
Oh, you
If you're-
can.
If you're a big fan of
Halloween.
Of Halloween.
But once you make you can even make a collection. I have friends who have started a collection of Funkins, and each year their carvings actually get better, and they are now, many Halloween nuts, people who collect Halloween, all kinds of stuff. They have little cupboards in their houses full of Halloween.
Now this carves just like a pumpkin. The only thing you can't do with a Funkin that you could do with a pumpkin is put a candle inside of it.
Right.
No
so you
flames.
use an electric light
Right.
or a flashlight.
Right. And in fact, in the kit that we just talked about, you get 2 battery-driven candles. Now these are battery-driven.
Yes.
They're AA batteries. You get 2 of them in the carving kit so that you can use them inside the Funkin if you would like. Remember, these come with that kit we just talked about
These
for
are
$75.
almost easier to carve
Well, you're
than
using
a
the little
real pumpkin.
The chip knife there.
Yep. See, this goes right through it very nicely.
And you know what? You could be so precise with this, too. It's just like cutting foam. I don't know if you've ever gone through a hard styrofoam, but that's exactly what it's like cutting. Easy to do. And again, you can use all the designs that come in the pumpkin carving set, make your own design. And one thing I want to show you that comes in the pumpkin carving kit is this little thing right here. This is a sharp little pinpoint. Now, one of the things I've done with a regular pumpkin, but you can do it with the Funkin very easily, is you take this part of the pumpkin carving kit, you can tape a picture of your child to it. I taped a picture of Mario from Nintendo on a pumpkin and outlined it with this little thing right here, and then you carve it out.
That's right.
So it's really easy to do. You can make a Funkin with your kid's face on it.
Number 1.
There he is.
And whatever if you wanted. Oh, here's one. Oh, I like this one.
Yeah, I like the mouth.
I love the mouth, don't you?
Right, and you know.
And see, we've cut out the bottom so that's where you can insert your light. You can insert a little string of Christmas lights.
That's another good idea.
Yeah,
Right.
or the flashlight, and you have an amazing display. But what I like is that they don't rot.
They don't rot. So you have it all year long, or it's coming back every year. It becomes a family heirloom, really. From Martha Stewart for $32, it's called the Funkin. You can order up as many as you want. And remember, if you order more than one, we'll cut the shipping and handling in half on every one over one that you order. H50302. Coming up in about 5 minutes, how'd you like to have a bewitching cauldron? Looks like boiling water with eye of newt and toe of frog in there, but it's not. It's all cool mist. H47338. Hey, we're doing Halloween. Why don't we think about Santa? Santa's Toy Shop's coming up on QVC tomorrow. You take a look at that. Then we'll be right back from Westport, Connecticut at Martha Stewart Living Television Studios with Martha Stewart herself.
Are your kids counting down to Christmas already? We know they'll be delighted to find our Thomas Air Hockey game table under the tree this year. Brand new, this motorized game table will provide hours of fun for the whole family. It's yours for the introductory price of $79.86. Tune in for great gift ideas during 2 hours of Santa's Toy Shop, this Tuesday from 9 to 11 p.m. Eastern on QVC.
Welcome back to Martha Stewart Living Television Studios in Westport, Connecticut. We're coming to you live thanks to QVC's remote capabilities. I'm Bob Bowersox, and this, of course, is Martha Stewart. What I want you to do before we start telling you what this is, I want you to look right down in front of Martha and myself, because what you see in front of us, you will be able to do with our next item, which is H50306, the Martha Stewart Halloween Cupcake Decorating Kit. Every one of these different kinds of decorations can be done almost instantaneously. All you need to do is bake the cupcake, $29. We will give you 50 2.5-inch plastic picks topped with old-fashioned things like jack-o'-lanterns, witches, and cats, which is what you see on top of there. We give you 100 each of the standard and the mini cups printed with bats, jack-o'-lanterns, and ghosts, and you get all of the sprinkles, the toppings, everything comes with it as well. Really easy to do. Now, I asked Martha to teach me something here. For $29, by the way. I've never done a cupcake well. What's the secret?
Well, it
How do you
depends
ice
if
it?
you want it smooth or pointed or piped or... Why don't you try? Just
All
take
right.
a little bit of the orange icing.
Do you take it on the front
On
side?
the back
On the
side.
back side. And then what do you do?
Plop it on top.
All right.
And then what you want to do is not get it down on the paper. And these are those cute papers. Look.
Yeah, look at the papers.
And
yeah.
100 of them. You don't know how fast 100 pumpkins go when your front doorbell is ringing on trick-or-treat night, you know.
So
and it's very nice to have these on a tray, ready to hand out to the kids. They have something that they can actually eat that's delicious. Make your very best cupcakes, of course. And you can make chocolate, you can make lemon, you can make orange, you can make vanilla. And then
There you go.
top them with a homemade icing, and this is just a nice buttercream. So
This
you're
is
doing, look,
okay.
very good. Now, while the frosting is still wet,
Can I do the chocolate chimneys?
whatever you want.
Just dunk it in. Eh?
Okay, so we have chocolate, we have
There you go.
black, we have white. These are little ghosts, and if you really want to be picky, you can sit here while you're watching QVC
With a pair of tweezers
and put your little ghosts right on the icing.
Oh, that's a
See,
cool
that's
idea.
that one's done just
Yeah,
like
look
that.
at this, folks.
Isn't that cute?
Look at that.
Yeah, well, that takes a while.
Yeah.
But
That's if you have a little time to
you can
spare
also
there.
go like this and put a cloud of ghosts on top. Now, the toppers are what I find
Now,
to be
these are fun.
enchanting.
You get 50 of these guys.
Yes, and you have, oh, don't forget, you have little black bats. These are black bats, which are so charming.
The toppers are wonderful.
Yeah, these, look at this. You have little skulls, you have little pumpkins, you have
Little witches.
black cats, which I love.
Look
You
at
have
those.
little witches with
Look at
witches'
those.
hats.
Let me find a spot. And look, you not only get full size, here's a full size cupcake, you also get little
Yeah, the
bitty mini
minis.
ones. So you can have little bitty ones too. This whole set is only $29, and of course, you can use the little toppers over and over and over again.
And generous servings, by
Yeah,
the
look at
way,
these.
of all of these jimmies, these toppings, because,
Guess what you
and
get?
they're hard to find. You just can't find all these special
100 of these.
colors.
100 of these. So you get 100 of them. And look at all the jimmies you get. Nice in their own airtight containers, which are nice to keep them. You go through these, you buy big bags of jimmies and put them in there
Sure.
and keep them.
Sure.
Let's run to the phones again real quick. Karen, say hello to Martha Stewart.
Hi, Martha.
Hi.
I love you.
That's nice. Well, are you going to do a big Halloween this year?
Well, actually, I have an 11-month-old, and her birthday is right before Halloween.
Oh, so you can, oh, wouldn't she like these little tiny cupcakes?
Yes, she would.
These are very charming.
Maybe she could help decorate them.
Yeah.
No, I doubt it.
Yeah, she'd probably love to eat it.
Well, she would like these, and so would her little friends. You can have a party?
Yes, we're going to have a Halloween theme party.
Oh, good. That'll be cute. What's she going to be?
I think she's going to be a little bumblebee.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet. Well, you should look in the Halloween book for some ideas for fun things to do. And of course, you have to make something like this for her.
Yes, definitely.
Well, kids will love it. Just don't let them eat the little plastic toppers, that's all.
Yeah, I'll remember.
Well, I'll tell you, thanks a lot for giving us a call. You get so much in here. You have enough to make a couple of 100 cupcakes. All you need to do is get the cupcake mix, which you can find anywhere.
Wow, great.
All right, thanks for calling.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
What I like so much are the little ghosts, the black bats. Those are really neat.
Very.
And then you have these little...
And I have never
orange
seen
ghosts.
black toppers before, ever.
Are they licorice? May I dip in?
Yeah, no, they're candy. But but they are edible.
They're very sweet.
Very edible.
H50306 is the item number, $29. Make some cupcakes. Let the kids decorate them. Don't forget the Halloween Tricks and Treats book. That book is the Bible. It's F29026, $19.99. 2,900 ordered, did you just say? 1,300 ordered if you'd like to have yours. Boy, I'll tell you, costumes, menus, great ways to carve pumpkins, all kinds of tricks and treats are inside that. Martha Stewart's best. The local forecast, where are we going next after we leave Westport, Connecticut here tonight? Well, we are going to go to a For Race Fans Only show. Dale Jarrett will be with Dan Hughes at the Kansas Speedway in Kansas City, Kansas, 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time, Friday the 28th. That's this coming Friday. So you want to be there watching for Race Fans Only with Dale Jarrett on QVC.
He's going to plug that in.
Now, way back when I was in Macbeth, in the local community theater, we could have used this cauldron for the three witches who were doing the double toil and trouble. Because what we have here, and you can see it's instantaneous. This is Martha's bewitching cauldron, brand new tonight. It's H47338. It looks like a big pot, a cauldron of boiling water. And
should I show the little device?
here, it's right in here.
Okay.
I have one right here.
Because
you don't want to touch the one that's in the water there.
You don't have to any longer get dry ice. You know,
is
you
it
have
right
to
here.
find the dry ice guy, and then you have to go and get the dry ice, and then it runs out, and then this will keep going and going. And as long as the water is covering this little device right here, you are going to get mist and fog and smog and whatever else you want.
It's absolutely beautiful. And you know, there's nothing toxic about it. All that is
no.
water, and this is water vapor. It's just like a humidifier, only instead of being directed like a humidifier is, it just pours out in every direction in a cauldron. $42, you get everything there. Instructions are included.
And it looks like a big cast iron cauldron, although you can pick this one up.
It is big, too.
It's very big.
It's 16
very
inches,
generous.
12 inches high.
And we have the little device on top of a flower pot upside down.
Oh, so you can keep it up high, yeah.
Yeah, so you
Very
keep it
easy
up
to
high
do.
and keep plenty of water in there. But I just love how it looks. I'm planning to put about 5 of these along my front path so that I have a lot of fog.
Well, you know, in the cooler air of October,
It's
you
gonna
put that
work
on the front, it's
perfectly.
going to be just overflowing with that.
Yes.
By the way, we have less than 300 now remaining of these, less than 300.
They're
And,
going to go like crazy.
you know, there's absolutely nothing toxic about this.
Oh, no, no, no.
It's just water
There's
vapor.
no oil.
Probably good
There's,
for the face.
it's excellent for you. It's,
Well, let's go to the phones real quick. Dolores, say hello to Martha Stewart.
Hi, Martha. How are you?
I'm very, very well, thank you.
Are you ready to...
I was so excited to see you on the show tonight.
Well, it's always fun to be with Bob, and always fun to have him here in Connecticut.
Great to be here. What do you think of the cauldron?
Oh, I think it's marvelous. I had an old-fashioned cauldron that was plastic that I used with dry ice, and I think this is fabulous. It's much safer and much more fun.
Yeah.
And I bought 2 of the pumpkins to go along with it.
Oh, good.
Oh, great.
But you'll have fun. Any kids?
I have 2 adult children, but I entertain all the neighborhood kids.
Well, they'll have a great time.
Well, you should, I would really make a suggestion, Dolores. You might want to hold on the line and pick up that book that we started the show with, because everything that Martha knows about Halloween, she put into that book. We haven't even touched upon some of the tricks and treats that she has put in that book. It's under $20 if you want to pick it up.
I just might do that. I have every book I think Martha's ever put out.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Well, thanks a lot. We got to run because we just sold out of our cauldron.
Oh, no.
Well, thank you, and I'll go back and see if I can pick up the book.
All right, just hang on the line. They'll pick up for you.
Great, thank you.
All right,
Have a
bye-bye,
wonderful
Dolores.
evening.
Am I allowed to say,
Bye.
oh, no?
Yes, go ahead.
Of course. Oh, no.
The pumpkins are still available, though, if you'd like to have that. Cauldrons are sold out. This is the Funkin. And don't forget that 26-piece Ultimate Pumpkin Carving Kit. I cannot stress stronger. That is the best carving kit I have ever seen in my life, and it's worth every penny of $75 because it's not a one-use kit. And by the way, less than 250 of them remain. Less than 250 now if you'd like to pick them up. And that great little caramel-colored covered pressed glass pumpkin dish is available for $25, H47242. Martha, real quick, give me some idea what you'd put in that pumpkin. Real quick, like in 10 seconds.
Soup. We can put fruit salad. We can put,
can put
a wonderful vegetable. We
caramel
can put
corn.
candy corn.
Yeah.
We can put any kind of candy.
Be great.
And it's lovely. And if you have a table set it all and put all kinds of treats inside.
That's a good idea. Hey, I wonder if there's any way we could take, Chris, can you take a picture of that in the corner there? Because I'd love everybody to see what we're going to talk about next. This is such a clever idea. Chris is showing it to you now. Look at that spider web. Now, in there are 150 orange lights, a great big white spider that just makes...
Albino spider.
Wait, is there something about albino spiders?
Oh, they're the creepiest
They're
of
the
all
worst?
crawlers, yes.
And you get him in there, H47340. That thing is 5 feet across for $28, plugs into standard household current, and it's arranged in the shape of a web, and it is safe for indoor or outdoor. So you could string this across the front porch where the kids have to walk
Here,
up.
you hold one side, I'll hold the other.
Okay, let's get
and
it
we
up.
can show how big it is,
All right.
because this is amazing.
It's a complete web.
And you
Look at
you have
that.
to unravel the web exactly right and just spread it out with, you can affix this with little hooks, you know, on either side of your front door.
Oh, don't forget this guy.
Oh no, and then you hang
big
the
creepy
albino spider in the center.
He is pretty creepy, I gotta tell you.
Isn't it great?
That's a pretty
I love
creepy
it.
spider.
I love all of these
He's
things.
really nice. And we get a bag of extra lights,
Yes.
which is really nice. But that is, and what's nice about it is that it's safe for outdoors, Martha.
Oh,
I
it's
can
indoor
string.
or outdoor, and it is extremely, extremely safe. So you can enjoy this. And
Now-
I love the orange lights.
He's a day glow or a glow in the dark type spider too, isn't he?
He glows in
looks
the
like-
dark.
yeah,
he
look at him.
glows.
Here, take a look
he
at the
turns
picture
sort
here.
of chartreusey.
There he is. You can take a look at it. See, he glows in the dark. So what you do is you charge him up. You just let him sit under a bright light for a little while. It sort of charges him up. And then when you take him out in the dark,
I really
he
like
glows.
to carry him around with me,
That
though.
might be something to wear on a Halloween costume.
Beauty.
He really is something. This is nice too. These are not in linear or series. They're in parallel. So if one light goes out,
See,
you don't lose the whole thing.
You know, you would pay a fortune for this made out of jade. Can you imagine?
Oh, that's neat. It has a long little
Oh,
clip, so you can actually
yes.
clip him on.
He's my little lariat.
I don't know if I'd speak to you if I wandered up and saw that. That thing's scary. That is a creepy spider. This is, in fact, why don't you want to hang him up here? How do you hang him onto the web? I'll hold the web and you hang him
Oh,
on.
he's great. He just has a little hook, and he hooks right onto it.
So, here, I'll just
So
hold this up.
you just suspend him from his little
Or
leash.
anywhere on the web.
Yeah, he has a leash.
So you can put him anywhere.
Yeah, and he just hangs right down there.
Isn't that
Spiders, big spiders like this, like the center of their web because they feel more secure there.
Mm-hmm.
If you notice, when you find a spider in a web, they're usually in the center,
Right.
unless they're spinning.
They're just creepy. That's
yeah,
all.
oh no.
There
I
he is.
love arachnids of all sorts.
So this thing is 5 feet across, so you could catch a small kid in it, I guess. But
Well, we won't use it for that. We're going to
No.
use it only for spiders.
only for decoration.
Yes.
And you want to be careful with the kids too, because the little ones could get caught in it.
But,
Only a
oh,
couple of hundred
he's-
remain.
He's leaving his center. Now see, it looks great on a window
let me put this
there.
up. Yeah,
It looks
oh, there
good
it
in
is
the
on a
corner
window,
of a
yeah.
room. You can use a
We have them
couple.
all over the
You can
place,
actually use a couple of these if you're decorating in a big way for Halloween.
That's a
I
really
think.
neat idea. You know, we have one over in the kitchen right over the stovetop,
Oh yeah.
which is kind of neat too.
And-
It's that would be, if you're going to have a party, if you're going to have a Halloween party, a couple of these. in
And who
different
is
rooms.
not going to have a Halloween
That's
party this
true.
year? I think it's time to have a little celebration.
Well, that's what this show is all about. If you want to do it the way that Martha does it, which is really do it up right. H47340. Here we have it sitting here, but it'll come right out of this box with the big spider and extra bulbs, all available, or little extra hooks. These are the little hex that actually.
You know, these are great because they go right
They're the
onto.
little suction cups. They
Yeah,
help
they go
you hang
right
it
on
up.
right onto your wall, and they will help you affix
Right.
it. Yeah.
I have to interrupt you, Martha, because this is almost sold out. Only a couple of dozen remain. If you'd like to have it, $28, but you got to get on the phone right now to nail yours down. H47340. A lot of people are ordering more than one. Tricks and treats from Martha Stewart. We're going to talk about these in a moment. The set of 9 spooky cake stencils. The last couple of times Martha and I have been together, we have sold out of every stencil that she has. Now she's created a whole set of them spooky for Halloween. H50305 is the item number, and $28. The one in the bottom right there, the big pumpkin, is only available to you. These may be available elsewhere from Martha, but you'll not get that pumpkin. And the sounds that you're listening to, always fun. The spooky, scary sounds for Halloween. $9.98 for the CD, H50303. And we have to let you know that we just sold out of the spider web lights. They're gone. Now, I have to tell you something. Owls I can probably deal with, but this is one scary bird right here. Quoth the raven, nevermore.
That's right. Do you know this? Do you know the poem by Edgar Allan Poe?
One of the scarier poems you ever read when you were a kid. Now, we have the raven or the owl. There's the raven.
Now, these are made out of real feathers.
Aren't they eerily realistic?
And they're
There's
not
the
real
owl.
birds. They're foam core inside, so don't think that they're stuffed birds. Don't worry about that. These are chicken feathers.
Okay.
And they are, I think, amongst the most just delightful and very, very precisely accurate birds.
They are. Now, the owl is 22 and the raven is 32, if you'd like to order
And
them.
if I were you on Halloween, I would put this to wake up my child. I would put this on the bedpost and let it be looking at the child. I did that for some guests, and they were quite astonished.
Oh,
They thought it was a real owl.
You snuck in the middle of the night
And put it
up there?
yes.
Well, the reason you can put them anywhere is Martha has designed them with, and I'll show them to you on this one. On the bottom of the claws, which are wired anyway, are these big long wires. These are about 4 inches
Yeah.
long, so
And
you can
he
stick them in a
just sit-
pot
Yeah,
or
you can just sit
wrap them
on
around
top
a
of the
branch.
sage
Yeah.
plant. I'm trying to get him in here. He's being a little reluctant to sit here, but he's very cute.
It looks like he's...
Oh, I love their eyes, and they're so realistic.
They are
So
extremely
amazing
realistic.
realistic.
And the chicken feathers is what makes them so. I mean, you look at them, they really look like a real raven. $32 for the raven, $22 for the owl, and the item number is H51942. Right back to the phones. Marley, say hello to Martha Stewart.
I'm on.
Hi.
Hello.
How do you like my birds?
I love them, but I have to tell you, I got your cauldron, your spider web,
Oh,
and your spooky sound.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, you're all set.
I'm set.
The
These are
spooky
adorable.
sounds. Play the spooky sounds. If you have an extra set of speakers, put them outside the front door. I do that.
Oh, I'm
And-
guilty. I'm taking this to work.
And I play it really loud, and you can hear the thump, thump, thump on Halloween night.
Yeah.
And even my dogs get frightened. They love it so much.
And you got those pumpkins you can carve with the carving kit. I mean, that's a
Yeah.
complete show. If you pick up everything in this show, it doesn't cost you all that much money, but you can really do it up right for Halloween tonight.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it.
Well, the birds are on the way, as well as everything else. Thanks for calling in tonight.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
What's nice about them is they're not flimsy either. These are something
solid
else.
little creatures.
Yeah, they really are. And the wings are set solidly in there.
And these two will last from year to year. All you have to do is put them away in a box until next year.
What is
And,
it about a blackbird that's so scary?
Why are you scared of a raven? A raven, this is the most intelligent bird.
Is it?
These can learn how to speak. Ravens are part of the crow family.
Mm-hmm.
And they learn how to speak. They remember. They identify you. They're very smart.
Yeah, but on Halloween night, they're a little bit unnerving.
No, I think well, I just think that they're extremely decorative.
Well, they certainly are, and it's nice to have them. You have a choice: Raven for 32, Owl for 22, H51942.
There you go. Oh, he looks great there.
He does. Don't forget the Tricks and Treats book. I really want you to pick this up because in there, for $19.99, you have so many different things, and you will see Martha Stewart made up. What was your costume?
I was an extraordinary.
Oh, the Black Widow. Oh, you can
all
see
my
Martha.
spiders.
That's right. You can see Martha covered in spiders in that book. F29026. We're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be right back with Tricks and Treats with Martha Stewart. We're live from Martha Stewart Living Television Studios in Westport, Connecticut.
You know someone, your sister, your friend, you know someone with breast cancer. Thankfully, more and more women are beating this devastating disease, and you can help by, of all things, buying shoes. Each year, QVC sells thousands of beautiful shoes at half price, and all the net proceeds benefit breast cancer research. Watch Shoes on Sale on QVC, because most women could use a new pair of shoes, and every woman could use help fighting breast cancer.
Stay tuned for more of QVC on Location, live from Martha Stewart's Westport, Connecticut television studios. Keep watching for more crafting ideas for this Halloween.
I have to tell you, I've always known that Martha was creative, but when you are in Halloween, you are really in your element. This is a great show, and if you are looking for anything fun for the kids or yourself or any party that you might have, give us a call right now on anything. We're going to show you right now the Rosette set. This is H47335, and it allows you to make, I'm just going to hold this up.
Aren't they the prettiest
The lightest, but they're light as a feather. They're like they're as light as a croissant, but they're part funnel cake, part pizzelle, and part croissant. They're extremely lightweight. You're going to have the irons, what they're called the irons, to make a bat, a pumpkin, or one of Martha's favorites, the spider. For $28, you get all three, and you do them.
And they're cooking away. So you want to try yours?
Yeah, I'll try the spider. And you just take it out. We have a bowl of batter, and you take this little guy out of the hot oil, and you put it in about 3/4 of the way. You just soak the batter in, right?
Mm-hmm. They have to be hot, so.
And then you just put it down on the inside of the oil. And what you end up with is one of the lightest weight little things. Look at that.
What a beautiful color.
It's amazing. It doesn't look like you're getting any batter on them, but they do.
Oh, yes.
Have them on.
See
Is it Kathy on the phone?
Yeah, hi.
Hi, Kathy. Say hello to Martha.
Hi, Martha.
How are you tonight?
Pretty good.
Look at this thing cooking here. See the spider cooking on the iron?
Yeah, I love rosettes.
Oh.
I ordered them before you even had them on the show.
Oh, wonderful. They're fun to play with, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Oh, yours is doing beautifully. It's almost done.
I got the stencils, too.
Oh, the cake stencils, they're coming
Yes.
up in a few moments. They're really a lot of fun. And of course, you could do a little bit of this on top of these if you'd like.
Oh, I would. I'd sprinkle them all with a little powdered sugar. And you could actually color the powdered sugar a little bit if you'd like.
Maybe you could put a little cocoa on.
Mm-hmm.
They're great.
Yeah, they really are. And you know, kids love them. They're so lightweight. Dunk them in chocolate.
Well, they're a favorite childhood cookie for me. My mom used to make them with us when we were little.
Really?
Yeah. I've never seen the Halloween ones, but
They're, oh, look how fast they cook.
Oh, yeah. Well, now it's getting going.
Yeah, it's real hot. You got to get the oil about 290 degrees up there, up in that area. There's a pumpkin.
Oh, yes.
Look at that, how it comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I always look forward to these shows. They're so
here, I'll take that one for you.
informative.
Okay.
Well, thank you. It's an education when you come and visit Martha. You learn a lot.
You seem to be doing very well. You're having
I'm holding
fun.
my own. That's what this whole show's about, having fun. Thanks for calling, Kathy.
Yeah, I really like you, Bob. You're a good hostess.
Well, thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Bye.
$28. Look what you can do. They're extremely lightweight, but they are so much fun to eat. Less than 200 sets remain now. You get 3 irons. You get the spider, you get the pumpkin, and you get the bat, and you get full instructions. The cauldron, the pot here, this is Martha's own deep fryer.
I think yours might be done.
Yeah,
oh,
it looks it, yeah. If you have a deep fryer, maybe a Cook's Essentials deep fryer or anything like that, there you go, that's all it was.
That's perfect.
If you have a Cook's Essentials deep fryer or one of the other deep fryers that we've offered, less than 100 remain. We have to go real quick. Boy, it fires up quickly. Look at that.
Yep, beautiful.
All right, full recipes, full instructions are included. You can make them out of chocolate or vanilla, whatever you want. H50333 47335. Sorry. H50306 is the Halloween cupcake decorating kit. Now that comes with everything.
Thank you.
That you see there, including 100 big and 100 small cupcake papers, plus all of the jimmies in shapes of bats, ghosts, and witches, and little toppers, 50 little plastic toppers that are witches and ghosts and pumpkins. $29 for the whole entire kit. And Don't forget the 26-piece Ultimate Pumpkin Carving Kit. Less than 100 of that remains, $75. I have to tell you, I've never seen one as good, and it will not break on you like all the other little ones that they sell you for 29 bucks. This, you may pay a little more for, but it's the best we have. Hey, I have an update for you. We've sold out of the rosette set. Sold out of that.
That went fast.
Yeah, a lot of things are selling out as people are getting ready and they're seeing the fun. I would recommend, though, if you're going to have a party, pick up that book we started the show with for under $20, Halloween Tricks and Treats, because Martha gives you everything. This is right here one of the great little dishes that now you have a love of pressed glass, I know.
I love pressed glass. I love colored pressed glass, and this caramel color with its lovely top.
Right.
It's a beautiful weight, and I'm going to use this for soup. I'm going to use it for candy. I just love it. I just think it just makes me smile when I look at it.
Well, it's only $25 if you'd like to pick up a set of 4, maybe for Halloween. It's only $100, and these are collectible pressed glass pieces, H47242, but they're practical. Not only are they collectible, but you can use them. What kind of soup did you make?
Oh, this is a hearty garlic puree soup.
My favorite
It is so tasty.
And that is one of the recipes that you will find inside that Martha Stewart book that we have on the show
Indeed,
tonight.
on our Halloween book.
Yeah.
And then you can just sprinkle this with a little bit of Parmesan cheese and a little bit
chives.
of finely chopped chives. And what's great
And you know,
about
it'll
this
keep it-
dish
keep
is
it warm.
it keeps it hot until you're ready to sit down at the table. So, and I just think it's a charming, charming presentation, and useful for fall dinners, Halloween dinners. Oh, yes.
Look at these witches.
Aren't they cute?
Maybe we could float one of them on top of
We
the
can,
soup,
we can
too.
indeed.
Very
It's-
easily.
It's not a witch, though.
What is it?
I think it's a black cat.
Oh, it's a black cat. Let's go to the phones. Jan, how are you tonight?
Hi, Bob. Hi, Martha. I'm fine, thank you.
Hi.
Hi, Martha.
This is a lot of fun this evening on QVC. We're having such a great time.
Oh, it's
And
wonderful.
I am getting in the spirit for Halloween.
Oh, I am too. I love it. It's one of my favorite holidays.
I kind of wish I could go home right now and have the doorbell start ringing tonight.
Well, I have one of your other caramel dishes that I got last year.
Oh, which one?
And it's the one with the squirrel on top.
Oh,
It's
don't you
acorn.
love that acorn?
I love it.
Yes.
I love all your stuff. I've got a lot of your things,
Oh,
and
the
I'm going to
acorn was
enjoy
on
this
here.
too.
We did the acorn
Now, is that a
last time.
cat?
That's a cat.
Okay.
That acorn we did last time, I remember.
Yes, and I just love it, and it's in that caramel color. It's so fallish.
Well, here's your next collectible.
Thank you so much.
Hey, tell the folks who are watching tonight the quality of the manufacturer. These are not lightweight, are they? They're big,
No.
thick, quarter-inch thick pieces?
They're very thick, and they almost look antique. They're beautiful. Just
They really
beautiful
do.
pieces.
Well,
Well,
they're exact replicas of the original antique. We found the old molds.
did
and,
you?
oh yes, and they're made in the same recipe, and I
Well-
really love them.
Well, I'll
Like-
tell you, you could do a lot worse than this for $25. I think, you go to an antique shop trying to buy something like this, it's not going to cost you $25. So,
Exactly. And
Well-
I don't even know if you can find it.
Oh, I've actually never seen a pumpkin in the store ever.
Oh, I can hardly wait. I'm excited.
well, it's on its way, and thanks for calling tonight.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Nearly 800 already ordered. A lot of people are ordering multiples. For $100, you can pick up 4 of them for your table. And remember, every one over the first one you order will have the shipping and handling cut in half on it. So you can actually save a lot of money when you order multiples. So do that tonight. It's caramel-colored pumpkin or a caramel-colored pressed glass pumpkin. And this color is available only from Martha Stewart, H47242. And that book, I can't stress harder. You will have more fun in that book. Over 2,000 have been ordered. By the way, can I have one of those books back? Can I see that book for a second? I'm not going to take it home, but I want to show you Martha as a Black Widow. F29026, the Tricks and Treats book. And the Funkin. That is made of a really high-density foam. You can carve it just like a pumpkin, and it'll never rot on you. It'll never go away. So you can do a really good carving job on it, and then keep it the rest of the year. H50302.
someone is.
Okay, here she is. Take a quick look. This is in the Halloween book. You know, it's such a good job, it's hard to tell it's even you. That's Martha.
That's the whole idea. You're not supposed to know it's me.
And you can, look at that. And she'll show you in step by step in this book how to do that.
And it's easy. It's just white
really
makeup and dark red lipstick
That's
and
fun.
black spiders.
Well, let's go into the spooky stencils because these, every time Martha and I have gotten together up here in Westport, Connecticut at her studios, when we come to you live, we sell out of the stencils. And we give you 9 brand new ones, one of which is only available to you, the QVC viewer, and they're all coming at $28. That's a raven, right?
A raven, your scary bird again. And then you have, oh, I love this one, this delicate one
look at that.
of all kinds of cats and bats.
Yep.
And this will look so
We'll do that on that
pretty on
cake
a
there.
chocolate cake.
Right.
And then you have the skeleton, the world of skeletons. Look at that, isn't that great?
Really nice one. Oh, that web.
And,
you
I
have the web
love the
here.
spider web. This is a very effective stencil. And we're going to do that one on this cake here. Want to see how it looks?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay,
Now, we can use confectioner's sugar, we can use powdered cocoa, or
Yes.
a combination.
Sure, and the spider web, well, on a dark cake like this, it would be very effective to use white. So we have a triple fine sieve, and you just very gently sprinkle. And notice how I protected my cake stand with a little bit of wax paper underneath my cake. I don't know why that one isn't working so well. Here, this one's working better.
Oh, that's a good one there.
Yes.
$28 for these, over 500 already ordered, H50305. Like everything
are
else on the show,
enchanting.
they're brand new.
Now, I'm doing this on uniced cakes, okay? I think this got a little dry sitting out here in the lights. But wait till you see the result. So beautiful.
All
Here,
right, now you just lift it up with the little tabs
Yep.
on each one, and look at the cake that you just made.
gorgeous.
Absolutely wonderful. Can I do the raven?
Oh, please.
Let me try
And
the raven.
yeah, try him. And
Can I do it in chocolate?
yeah, you can do them in cocoa.
Okay, let me do them in cocoa.
Okay, so you want to come
While
out
I'm
here?
doing that, let's run to the phones.
Okay.
Or should we do it in cocoa on this one?
Oh, you can. Let me put this. Notice how I'm doing this. This is just a little good thing, good thing hint, so that you just pull out the paper when you're done. Here, and just put the cake up.
And we'll put the raven on there, and I'll do the raven while we say hello to somebody.
Okay. Who's going to call?
Oh, who's there? What is it?
Yes,
What's your-
hello, Martha. Hi, Bob.
Hi, who's
evening.
this?
This is Louise Miller from Columbus, Ohio,
Hi, Louise.
and I'm
Martha.
watching you do your cake, and that's what I ordered.
Oh, you like the cake stencils, do you?
Yes, uh-huh. I'll
No.
be doing that with my little granddaughter, Leah.
She'll have such a good time. You can do cupcakes. You can do big cakes. You can do the cakes with, oh, now look how fabulous. Oh,
Yeah, that's really pretty.
There he is.
Now, if I wanted to use a different thing than white or chocolate, how to color the confectioner's sugar?
well, you can if you use, there's a special kind of powdered food coloring that you can get at the cake decorating store.
Okay.
And just mix that into your powdered confectioner's sugar.
Oh, that's
Now look at
beautiful.
that.
Look at
Oh,
that
that's
one.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yes,
And
and I also ordered the candy dish. I love that.
Oh, good.
Wonderful.
And could I say hi to a friend?
Go ahead.
Hello, Sue Coglin. How are you doing?
Oh, Sue Coughlin's right here somewhere in the studio.
Oh, is she?
What's your name?
My name's Louise Miller.
Oh, well, I'll tell her that you said hello, Sue.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Martha.
She's been working real hard on this show.
She's like a daughter to me, and I have her every year for Christmas.
Oh, well, she's very talented.
Oh, I
thanks.
think so, too. I'm glad I ordered these cake decorators. I tried to get them last year, and they sold out.
Oh,
Well, that happens a lot, Louise, when we, whenever we come on with these. Thank you for calling.
Thank you, and have a good day.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
By the way, this one is that pumpkin.
oh yes,
That's
you're
available
supposed to
only-
do the pumpkin.
All right, it's only available in QVC. You might be able to find stencils like this in Martha by Mail or any of her other outlets, but you won't find this pumpkin. And I'm going to do this real quick. Let's finish this up real quick. I'm going to make it thick because I'm running out of time.
Okay, I'll remove it for you.
There you go. Yeah. You have less shaky hands. There you go.
Oh,
There's the
gorgeous.
pumpkin. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? If you like these, $28. Better hurry, though. Real quick, what's left in the show? The Tricks and Treats book at $19.99. If 29026, less than 200 remain of the book. Less than 200. You got to get the book. It has all the good. Every idea you saw tonight is in there. F50301, the 26-piece Ultimate Pumpkin Carving Kit. Less than 100 remain, $75. It's fabulous, and it will last you and last you and last you. H50302, the Funkin Pumpkin that you carve once and keep for years, $32. And the Cupcake Decorating Kit, $29. You get the papers and the jimmies and the little plastic heads and things to put on them. Really a lot of fun for kids. And the Creatures of the Night, the Raven for $32, the Owl for $22.
How can you resist that owl?
They're amazingly well made, H51942. And the caramel covered pressed glass pumpkin dish, 1,200 ordered, less than 200 remain, H47242. That is a beautiful piece. And the set of 9 spooky cake stencils, less than 900 remain. Last call on them because the phones are coming in fast and furious. You get 9 stencils plus instruction. Oh, less than 100 remain. Sorry, $28, and you better hurry to grab them, H50305. Martha, every time I come here, I have more fun than the last time I came here. So when can we come back?
I'm very glad. Oh, tomorrow.
Well, can I come back on Halloween? That just seems like when you're going to have all this.
Halloween night?
Halloween night. Have a good time. Well, thank you so much for having us here.
Thank you. It was really nice to see you again.
Yep,
and,
it's a pleasure.
And Halloween awaits us, so get ready.
Okay, we are. And I hope you'll be getting ready with Martha, too. Stay tuned for a premiere show here on QVC. I'm Bob Bowersox saying goodbye and happy Halloween from Westport, Connecticut at the studios of Martha Stewart Living Television. It's been a pleasure to be with you and with her. We'll see you again soon.
Later today on QVC.
A world of artisan silver comes to you during QVC's handcrafted silver jewelry from around the world weekend. Discover culturally inspired silver designs from North and Central America. Be transported to exotic locales in Asia and Eastern Europe as we bring you 10 special hours of one-of-a-kind works of art from across the continents. Don't miss our handcrafted silver from around the world weekend this Friday through Sunday on QVC.